What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. FG2G here, and I got a little food for thought, word of encouragement, a little motivation for you as well as for myself, and we'll just call it ramen noodle soup rationale. Okay, so have you ever had an instant ramen noodle soup? Yeah, me too. They got a whole bunch of varieties and flavors, same thing. You know what I'm trying to say, varieties, flavors. Anywho's, they got a lot of them. Now, when it comes to cooking them, now sometimes we might put them in the microwave, other times we might put it on the stove top. Either way, usually it requires us to add some water, right? Now, once the noodles are done, there's different types of people, right? Some of us, once it's done cooking, we leave the water in there and then we add our seasoning packet, so and mix it around so we have a broth. So it is that noodle soup. Others, we might drain some of the water off because we don't want that much water, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little bit goes a long way. Mixy mix. And then, for other people, they might drain all the water and just eat it as noodles. Be like, what you having? I'm having noodles today. Not noodle soup? Where the soup at? I don't know, but I'm having noodles. Okay. You know what I mean? And I'm sure I've had them all three ways. Anywho's, but listen, I cannot speak for you. I can only speak for myself. But when that pantry be getting slim, I've learned when I'm eating noodles to appreciate the whole soup of it all. You know what I mean? I appreciate the water. It's not only satisfying to the taste buds, but it's also satiating to my stomach. And it goes, well, that's the same thing. It's filling, it's satisfying. It lasts longer, makes you feel full. You know what I mean? So I learned when I don't have a lot, let's leave the water in there. That would make for a good meal. Now, how often do we do God that way? You'd be like, well, what? We went from talking about ramen. What? Listen to this. God is our living water, right? He is the one who sustains us. In him do we live, breathe, and have our being. But, sometimes we kind of do what we want to do and so on and so forth, and we don't fully appreciate him until we find ourselves in desperate situations to where now I am so hungry, I am so thirsty, I am quite parched. Where the water at? You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden now we thirsty. You know what I mean? So I want to encourage you as I encourage myself by saying this. Let's make sure that we are appreciating God in everything. And it's a process. Sometimes we get, to going and doing things and stuff, but let's strive to remember to appreciate God in all that we do and not just when we find ourselves in desperate situations. All right? Peace.